Okay, premium services. Most of the things in Optionality app are free. There's two items, however, that are an in-app purchase, and I'm going to show you what those do. To access premium services, you purchase credits. All right. Now, a credit costs about $1.95 each. Now, they're lower if you buy in larger package quantities. But you can just buy one credit if you want. One credit gives you access to all premium services for a 24-hour period. Now there's currently two premium services, but one credit gives you access to both of those, either one or both, for a 24-hour period. That guarantees you get at least one full market session. You use credits only on days of your choice. Hence, there's no ongoing subscription. So in other words, if you want to use the premium services on Mondays and Thursdays, you'd only have to have a credit for Mondays and Thursdays. You don't only use them as you use the services. It's very cool. So you don't have to worry about, wasting your subscription and not using the product. So let's take a look at the actual app. And these items here, these two items with the star, are the two premium services. Let's take a look at this one. It's the scanner. Now the scanner looks for winning patterns in real time while the market's open. Well, it looks at it when the market's closed too, but it only goes off of the closing data from the previous session. When the market's live, it will scan for various patterns that you choose. And these patterns have been collected over the many years, at least evaluated over many years, to determine which are the most winning patterns around. I'm talking about chart patterns or technical analysis. You got four possible patterns to scan for. One of them is called staircase, which deals with a thing called a MACD histogram. I'll show you what I'm talking about. If we click on one, see, the ones showing now are all the stocks it found for the staircase. Let's turn on the MACD histogram. Now, if you look closely, you can see this histogram down here. It's red, and then it suddenly goes green. We call that the staircase. That means that stock is probably ready to take off to the upside. I like that a lot. There's another one, same thing. And of course, they're all going to have that pattern because that's what we search for. The next one here is called expanding. That has to do with the thing called a slow stochastic. And that is what there's a green line and a red line. They say when these lines cross in a positive direction, that signifies great momentum for the stock. The next one here is V bottom. This looks for an oversold or overbought condition, depending on whether you have bull or bear selected. A V bottom, it uses a oversold, overbought indicator called Williams. And you can see this Williams, it curves down and then swings back up. That indicates it's now done a V bottom. These are very powerful signals that tell you that that stock is likely reversing to the upside. Now, the reason I'm looking at all positive stocks is because I have bull selected. You could also do bear. Whoa, there's a lot of bear, a lot of bear V bottom. Now, in that case, V bottom is V top. So it's telling us, the scanner is telling us that all these stocks are topping out and auto reverse and start going down. Very, I have to think about that on Monday. Yeah, see, these stocks look way overextended, but it found those for us. And the last but not least, we have one called breakout. A breakout is when a stock suddenly, I can't find any breakouts. That makes sense though. But a breakout is when a stock breaks through recent resistance, and which means it sort of has no top. It means it's going to keep going. A breakdown, when you have bear selected, means that it's probably going to crash big. Anyhow, You have your chart for each one. And if you want to trade one, there's one here that I really liked. What was it? I think it was this one. Yeah, I think it was. We can click trade, and of course it brings you to the paper trader. All right, that's about it for a scanner. It's very powerful. It takes 1 credit. So for a whopping $1.95, you can scan for winning stocks. Crystal Ball is the other premium service. Crystal Ball is the analysis of literally thousands of options. It looks at every option and every stock we support and analyzes which ones are the best bang for the buck. In other words, which ones have the best risk-reward ratio. It looks at all kinds of factors such as the stock's probability of advancing based on recent performance, the stock's premium cost of the option, and how far it is in or out of the money, that sort of thing. It goes through every conceivable option and gives you the best ones. And that the best ones are in this list. And by default, they're sorted by probability. It's telling us that this one has a 71% probability of having a win. And I'm looking at straight options. Now, 71% is pretty good because if you win half of those, you'll make money. But don't forget though, don't look at this as a guaranteed winner, because 71% means there's a 30% probability that it will lose. So don't forget that. But this gives you a guideline. But you can do straight options in Crystal Ball, or you can do debit spreads. This gives you your best bang for the buck debit spreads, or credit spreads. It's telling us that this guy here, the ticker symbol is MA. What is MA? I'm curious. Oh, MasterCard, huh? It says that it's the maximum win per contract is $72. The maximum loss is $170, okay? But it's got a 68% probability that you'll come out ahead on that one. That is pretty good. All right, that's about it for Crystal Ball. It's pretty straightforward. Anyhow, premium services are where the real power is, but if you just like to wing it yourself, especially if you're a good chart analyzer person, then you can just get away with the free services. But these are here for your benefit. By the way, to buy credits, you can either go directly to settings and you can go buy more credits and it gives you the different packages, or the first time you use it and try to go to premium services, it will tell you, hey bub, you need credits, and there'll be a buy button. Okay? All right.